Hey Gearheads, welcome back to BZB TV. This is Nate back here from the tech support team bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing a little video on our brand new video production switcher. It's the BG-QuadFusion-4K production switcher. This is one of my favorites because it supports 4K input, outputs, and everything in between. And today we're going to be just doing a little demonstration on how easy it is to set up, connect to a monitor, connect to your network so you can use the control software and everything in between. So let's dive in. So first things first, let's go over our setup. As you can see, we have 3 of our Adamo cameras, 2 of the 4K cameras, and 1 of our Adamo Junior cameras, as well as a media player. Because I know sometimes, a lot of times in your production environment, you're using cameras, but also you want to show a video. So we're showing that as well. And so what I like to do in my first setup is obviously plug everything in, but also I like to see make sure everything's working. So first thing I did was I took the HDMI out of the multi-view out and connected to our local monitor. And this is where you can see all your cameras, all of the menu, everything you need to see, your preview, your program inputs and outputs. And so there you go. There's just a multi-view output on the back of the unit connected to a monitor, and there you go. This is great for, make sure you have an external monitor because you're gonna send your program either to your computer or to another monitor, but this is where the magic happens on the multi-view out. So once you have that all connected and you can see all your sources are good to go, as you can see, there's a menu button on here. I can control the menu on the screen, but what I like to do, I like to connect this unit to our network so I can use the control software. So what I did is I have a network switch here. I connected all the cameras, but also I connected my laptop and the QuadFusion to our network. And so all I did was, if I go to the menu here, I go to network settings, I turn on DHCP, it pulled our local IP, and then my computer's on the same IP, and I can connect to it with the software. Before we dive into that, I'm just gonna talk about our program out. So the unit has 2 HDMI 4K programs out, so if you wanna send it to multiple monitors or display at 4K, you can do that. But also, if you only have a 1080p 60 display, it has a 3rd HDMI output that downscales it for you. So don't worry if you only have that HD monitor, we got you covered as well. Also, it has the USB out connect to a computer, because I know a lot of times in your environment you're looking to live stream, you're looking to bring all your cameras in and all your sources and output it to a computer. That's what the USB is for. You just do USB to your computer and then open up, and whatever is in the program is your live feed. So you can see there's a lot of buttons on here, and a lot of options for audio. You can mix your audio, you can have the audio follow your video. You can also connect microphones to the unit. You also can bring in a line, and you can mix that all in here. And there's a lot of transition options as well. And what's great is, as you can see, here's all the transitions. You have your slider, so once you move the slider up and down, it switches between your program and preview. But also, as you can see on here, that they're actually a little hidden. If I keep hitting, like, let's say this button right here, the square button, if I keep hitting it, it keeps changing. So there's multiple transitions within the transition. So if I want to have multiple, let's see here, wipes back and forth, up and down, left and right, just keep hitting that button. There are a lot of options there. But I think the better way to control this is through the control software. And so now that we're connected, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in and show you the software, how easy we can use that. So let's dive into the computer. So first thing I'm gonna do is open up the software. You can download this from our website, the QuadFusion software. And look at that, I already found it. Everything was on the network, so it automatically scans, and I found it through my Ethernet. I'm just gonna double click that and open it up, and there we go. Here is our pretty much same exact layout as the unit itself, and you can do everything right here. You can switch your resolution for the output. F2, that allows you, so on the back of the unit, there is an HDMI, or excuse me, DisplayPort option. If you're looking to, if you have a DisplayPort cable or a laptop, there is one DisplayPort HDMI input. So you can switch between that. You got your audio configuration. If you click on that, you can check your gain levels. You can check your mic levels, everything in between there. Just a lot of options here. You can switch how you want your audio to come in, if you want to mix it or you want to follow the video. And then, like I mentioned before, all our transitions, you can click on here. It even changes on this software. But the biggest thing is switching between our sources. Actually, first thing I'm gonna do, so I connected the unit with USB to my computer, so I'm just gonna go open it up in the camera application just for, I think I had it open here, there's my camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over, see here. There we go, QuadFusion-4K. So as you can see, this is our program out. So I'm gonna just move it over here a little bit, see if we can get both on the screen here, just for example. So whatever's in the program out is gonna be your main output. So you can see I'm switching between inputs 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our video there, and that's how easy it is. And so everything's being controlled through here. Let's see if I can scoot this over. There we go, that's what I wanna do. Whoop. And so this is why you want to have multiple computers here. And so I got my slider. If I want to use a slider, I can slide the bar up and down. Let me see if I can lower this. Make it a little smaller. There we go. Make it a little more viewable. Here we go. So I got our slider, and then I want to switch transitions. I could do that and pull it as fast as I want. There's different rates for the speeds for the auto. So rate 1 is obviously the fastest. Rate 2 is a little slower, and rate 3 is a lot slower. And you got your cut. So you want to jump between your preview, your sources. You can do that. Cut that into our movie, and then we got our bar. Our bar allows for different patterns. So if you're testing your monitors and everything, you can do that. But also right here is your pattern, so you can switch between the different patterns it offers. You got all your different colors. You got your color bars, your checkered, everything in between. And then if I just want to turn it off, I go back to my sources. Here is, you can do all your volume, your master in each channel individually. So a lot of options here. I'm going to go ahead and click the settings here. So this is where you want to, if you want to adjust your network settings, you can do that as well. If it's getting a little, we have fan control. So if it's getting a little hot, you can customize the fan speed to cool it down. And then here and other, you can adjust your program out. Right now it's at 2160, 4K 24. Let's put it back at 4K at 60. And then we have, and this is all right here for our tally lights. If you have that option, if you have a tally light system you want to connect, you can do that as well. So that's pretty much it. There's a lot of options. Once you start diving in and playing with everything, you'll realize it seems like a lot of buttons. Oh, forgot, there's Luma, Chroma. If you're looking to do some Luma keying or Chroma keying, you could do that as well. Picture in picture, picture on picture, you got still. Everything is right here. Like I mentioned before, I really like using the software because you can do everything from the computer. And you can see that it just switches seamlessly, and there you go. And like, I'm just playing around with the slider. I like doing the mix, so you can do that nice. Oh, switching between the same source. Let's do that. Auto, see a nice transition. As you can see, it's changed on the screen as well. So there you have it, Gearheads. Another amazing product from BZB Gear, our 4K production switcher. Previous production switchers only allowed for HD, so now allows for 4K cameras to come into your production and actually output as well. If you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments below, or reach out to one of our sales associates, or reach out to us here at Tech Support. Love to answer your questions, or answer any inquiries about how this would be a great fit for your environment. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to videos like these so you'll be notified when more videos like these come out. And as always, have a great day.